Yo, fucking yo. We are back in the his house. First up, we reached our goal. Cool. Now I'm gonna bump it up to 200. Remember the time when I was streaming and I was like, I'm gonna overlap my subscribers on YouTube. Now I nearly have 300 subscribers on YouTube purely on the fact of my Trivium reactions. My subs, boom. And that's true. Your first 100 subscribers is probably the hardest task, you know? Because if you get 100, it's like some consecutive viewers, then when you get 1,000, you get higher and higher and higher. Sure, you get stagnant around 10,000 and 100,000 and a million, but still, at least you enjoy yourself. Anyways, good things happened today. Apparently, it'll be done by now, because I don't know how, because good things like 2 years ago. Oh, it was 3 years ago now. So last time good things happened. I thought like the final thing would start around maybe 9:30, end at 10:30, or start it. But then again, every band is an hour slot, but it's a 45-minute set. I always saw the headliners would have an hour and a half set. Who knows? But honestly, every time I see a concert, I always want to do that. It always makes me inspired to do that, have that gig experience. You know, just playing shit live, having people just have fun. Like, I want that. It's one of my biggest dreams is just to have that. And I just need to act upon it somehow. And actually write shit that I want to not only listen to, but only play. Yeah, okay. We have a lot of reviews to do before we get into this experience. One, Scorpion King 5. I feel it's a slightly better than... No, it's not slightly better. It's way better than Scorpion King 3 and 4, because it has, like, it actually feels like I'm watching this warrior fight. He's fucking ripped. He's very good looking. He's not like The Rock, like, ripped, but he's pretty ripped. He, like, if you look at a protagonist in like a movie, like look at fucking, like, he's crazy ripped. Also the fight sequences are fucking amazing. But on IMDb it's rated higher than Scorpion King 2. However, I thought as a movie Scorpion King 2 was a bit better. This one just has far greater like fighting. The locations is a bit past. The buildings are weird. You can just tell they're prop buildings. Like, they're not real buildings, they're prop buildings, which is not good in movies. Now that's what Scorpion King 1 did amazingly. Overall story was pretty cool. The Book of Souls is not even the Book of Souls. It's a person, the daughter of an old god who wielded the Anubis thing, and in order for him to, like, is to destroy the Book of Souls, and the Book of Souls was his daughter, so she sent them away, and that's crazy, and like it. And it's, you always know when you see a type of woman come into the movie, you always know they think protagonists are going to go after them. Every single Scorpion King movie has a love interest, every single one, and they never reappear. Well, there's a difference between 1 and 3 because she died. We don't know what happened to the people in 3 and 4, if that's even canon in 5 or anything. Well, it was pretty, like, it took me 3 days to watch it, like, in total. Like, I started watching it over 2 weeks ago now. I watched the first 40 minutes or half an hour, fell asleep. I went to sleep because it was like fucking 4:40. It's like, I don't want to watch another movie. I'll continue watching this, and like, my brain's like, I don't want to watch this or something like that. So I just put it on the backlog. Then that Facebook shit started happening, and I started liking or watching like Friends clips and like Nickelodeon clips, Big Bang clips, blah blah blah. It's evolved just Friends, which is a bit irritating. But then I started watching it a couple nights ago, and I got about 40 minutes in, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. Because I restarted it for that time because it was been nearly 2 weeks. Fuck, drop frames, really? Then I just watched the last hour a couple nights ago. Well, yeah, 2 nights ago. Not last night, the night before. And I was like, oh, fine story, pretty people. I'm gonna give it a decent 4.5 out of 10. It's like a decent story, decent acting here and there, believable like fighting and like blood splatter and everything. Just a decent watch. It's a direct-to-video DVD. Direct-to-DVD movie, I should say. Now then the Mummy remake, which I watched immediately afterwards. Completely different movie to what I was expecting. What I was expecting was like the first Mummy movie. They open a sarcophagus. A mummy comes to life. They defeat the mummy. Happy days. No, it was nothing like that. Like, the person who opens the sarcophagus, well, he doesn't open it. He shoots something and it rises out of the fucking mercury for some reason. And he becomes the chosen, and he gets cursed. He's doomed to become the living embodiment of fucking whatever god it is. They said it was Set, but apparently it's not the god of death. Someone else in the probable law. And by the end of the movie, he enables it to happen, but for somehow his humanity is stronger than pure evil, and he can control this evilness to an extent, and he becomes fucking Superman. He can revive people from the dead. He can fucking run super speed. Fucking Jekyll and Hyde are in it for some reason. Like, it was just a weird story. Like you when like the way people go into mummy movies is to watch a mummy haunting people and killing people, not for someone to get superpowers to defeat them, you know? Like, and the thing is, the trailer did not show him being like this at all. I remember watching the trailer countless of times before. That never happened. You know, probably the best part of the movie is Jake Johnson being like, cause he gets bitten by a spider, and the other two people, so Tom Cruise's character, which is named Nick Morton for some reason, and the other chick, it's like, it's a harmless spider. Somehow those two didn't get bitten, but he did, and he was acting weird throughout the flight, and he gets possessed or something, or he dies or becomes a zombie. He tries to open the sarcophagus, kills the general, then Nick shoots him 3 times. Then the next day, well, the plane crashes. She has a parachute. He doesn't. The plane crashes. He's in a body bag, alive somehow. He doesn't remember anything, because he was doomed to become the chosen. So, fair enough. And he goes to a bar, and in a mirror you see Jay Johnson as like this ghost, and he's telling Tom Cruise's character like all these jokes and shit. You shot me 3 times, blah blah blah. How did you actually manage to get her? Blah blah blah. And he said like, listen to her. But it's not revealed to the end of the movie. He's not talking about the blonde chick. He's talking about the fucking mummy, because he's working for the mummy somehow. It's some figment of his imagination. Then by the end of the movie, when he saves the day, he revives Jay Johnson's character, which is pretty cool. But I can totally see why people fucking despise this movie, because the mummy is its own thing. it doesn't have any supernatural elements besides the mummy's curses being real. It's not really supernatural, you know. And now it's becoming like a genre of like superhero, and like there's werewolves and people can turn to like other versions of characters like Jekyll and Hyde, blah blah blah. That's like Russell Crowe's Hyde is probably the best part of the movie, even though there was no need for Jekyll or Hyde to be in the fucking movie. But it's like, it's a fun movie. It's shot really well. It's well acted. Like I did, like I knew it was Tom Cruise, but I didn't think about Tom Cruise, and that's good about movies with big actors. You don't think about the actors. You just watch the fucking movie. But overall, it was a decent watch. It's not as good as the fucking first two Mummy movies, that's for certain. I don't even think it's as good as fucking some Scorpion King movies. Like, maybe it's probably better than 3 and 4 and 5. Maybe not Scorpion King 1 and 2. But I'm gonna give this a clean 5 out of 10. It's a decent movie. It's not that good, but it's a decent movie. Yeah. Now onto something I watched last night, which was another childhood movie that we only watched a couple of times. Like, I think we watched this maybe 2 or 3 times growing up. Same as like the Back to the Future trilogy, or a bit more. Not as constantly as like Spider-Man and Transformers and that other set of Men in Black. And that is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And I didn't know that it had a sequel until like the last time we watched this movie, which was ages ago now. And then they released a Face the Music, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to watch them, because I haven't seen the sequel, the third movie, but yeah, it honestly feels like a high school project movie. You know, like Keanu and Alex Winter, they're both look very young. They're early 20s, which is pretty unique for movies starring high schoolers. Well, with high schoolers as the main characters, they're actually young people. Sometimes even back then, there were like 25-year-olds playing 17-year-olds, which just never looks good. Look at Euphoria, fucking bro. It's crazy how the latest season, the person who's dubbed the youngest character is in real life the actual age as the older characters are meant to be. It's crazy. Anyways, it's just a fun fucking movie. Like, I laughed at so many jokes, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's just a fun fucking movie. Like Rufus, one of the best characters I've seen in a long time. And what's the best thing about it is that people are still learning guitar in the year 2670 something. Because they obey them for some reason or whatever. Yeah, but this is just a fun fucking movie. I think maybe mum or dad bought this because Keanu Reeves is in it. Because everyone just liked Keanu. Like, Keanu had a renaissance for Matrix. But then people knew him from My Own Private Idaho and some other River Phoenix movie. But then it was another renaissance recently because he was in the John Wicks. And then in Cyberpunk, which I still want to play whenever they fucking release a PS5 a disc, because they're guaranteed to do that after the DLCs are released, hopefully. Like fucking Napoleon's antics in San Dimas is probably one of the best parts of the entire movie. Like, and like the most unrealistic, but also the best part is how everyone, when they come to the time machine, they all just listen to Bill and Ted every time, you know? Like, they don't try to kill him. Like Genghis Khan doesn't try to kill them at all for some reason. Like no one's protecting Socrates. Like no one's protecting Beethoven. No one's in like outside of fucking Abraham Lincoln's door type shit. But I like the actors for those characters did an amazing job. Like the Abraham Lincoln was probably the best portrayal in the entire movie. And like, you know how we all watch Napoleon Dynamite for like the ending dance type thing, and that's one of the movies I want to watch again. Like we watch this mainly for the last scene of them on stage, because that's what it's hyping up to do. If they fail this history assignment, Ted gets shipped away to military school, which I don't get. Why do you send your kids to military school? Why is that a punishment? You know, people who willingly go to military school are the better people to go to military school. But this is just a very fun movie. It's up there with like Superbad and like Wayne's World. Like it's just a fun movie. And it turns out they wrote the script in the span of fucking 4 days. Amazing. Like it's great how all these movies that are written in a weekend or like barely a week are always the best like comedies. Because when it's like the voice actor for Doofenshmirtz who actually wrote the show, it's like we wrote the jokes but they wrote the jokes what they found funny at the time. That's exactly like this, you know. But then when some people try to write comedies nowadays, like take a couple years to write the script, they all start hating it. The jokes become unfunny because they're trendy. Like, yeah. But it's just a very fucking fun movie. I just like it. Like, I never really... I kind of watch it for Keanu Reeves as opposed to Alex Winter, because I don't know who the fuck Alex Winter is. But they're both fucking sick characters. I don't know why fucking Bill is wearing a crop top. That's the weirdest thing about it. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10. It's a fucking amazing movie. It's just such a fun movie, and I love it. And I'm so glad they did a third movie. Like, of course, Rufus couldn't be in it because George Carlin died in the early 2000s. It's a bit sad. But I don't know why it took about 30 years for a sequel. Like, a third movie. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it didn't come out in 2021? And A Bogus Journey, which I didn't know was a movie until quite recently. Because, like, why would you want to watch a movie called Bogus Journey as opposed to Excellent Adventure, you know? But yeah, that's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm not that excited for Bogus Journey because people say it's a bad movie compared to Excellent Adventure. Maybe, who knows? But then I'm really excited to see what Face and Music is like. Because I wanted to see in cinemas, but 1, we didn't. 2, I haven't seen Bogus Journey. I don't know if Bogus Journey is on any streaming services, but hopefully it is, because that wasn't on DVD anywhere. But without further ado, let's freaking play this game. It's an experience. It'll be done within like fucking 30 minutes or something. I'm gonna check shit before we... Ugh. Any monthly games out? Yeah? No. I love your song. Anyways, let me do this. Always gonna be the one. Always gonna be the one. Be the one. Also, why the fuck is Guns N' Roses set 29 songs? What the fuck? It's like way too long. Like Metallica averages sets on their own stadium tours is 16 to maybe 20 songs. That's crazy. That's really fucking crazy. And let me do this so I can listen to the fucking noises. People make noises. I'm excited for this. I've watched Jacksepticeye and play it, but I want to experience it myself. I was going to do a YouTube video on this when it first came out, but I feel like it's only best to do it now after watching the trilogy again and playing the 2 games. So let's do it. Iconic theme. Green text. Enter. Woohoo. Let's see what the settings is all about. Subtitles. Yes. Controller rumble. Yes. Bang, let's do it. Let's do it! I'm so excited to see Keanu. Probably be way better on a better TV, not gonna lie.
Hi, I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build.
It's crazy that this is
They
animation.
also confront us with questions.
It's fucking crazy.
About why we want to choose this over that. Why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real?
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real? Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with
That's
shots
crazy.
like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered, what would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
Whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo-jumbo, but I needed some sexy action.
Yeah, baby.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
That's crazy.
You still got it.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on.
I don't even know who that is.
You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
Say no more. Keep them off us.
And this is us.
You drive. I'll shoot.
This is fucking really. Going from other near to this. What the fuck? It's absolutely crazy.
Trinity? They're on the car.
Boost the roof.
My pleasure.
How does
Sorry,
that even
boys.
happen?
Of course they have a helicopter. We need cover.
Hang on.
Still on us.
Crazy. Like this.
It's supposed to be safer.
Like the movements and gameplay are so good, like it's so seamless. Like it feels like I'm playing a
Guys, just
movie.
don't give up. Watch out.
Hang on. Okay, how about the big gun?
Thought you'd never ask. You boys are gonna get a kick out of this.
I wasn't using that from the beginning.
Come and get it.
I can reload.
Too many of them.
Guys,
You again. Hold steady. Hell yeah.
it's also the haptic
What are you
features as well.
doing?
It's great.
Time to blow this box down.
I failed that. Would we die? I often forget Neil Patrick Harris is in this fucking universe. That's so fucking cool. The only annoying thing about it is that you don't play as Neo. Or even Trinity. You have to play as this random character no one knows. It's not even Naomi. Toggle mass AI visualization, okay. Look how many fucking sprites. Like it's not, the thing is, it's not even automatic. Like they're designed to go to a path, but they're also designed, some needs to go left, some needs to go right, some needs to go straight. Like, you know, it's not by itself, someone programmed it like that. You know? Like, people don't really do cars like that. Now that's the cool thing. That's a cool thing. Making every single building like a proper object as opposed to just having something in the foreground. It's something crazy. And it's a feat that not many games actually do. Whoa. It's a subtle change. Displayed, rendered. Displayed, rendered. Slight difference. And now I get to just explore the fucking world. Oh, look at the hair. It's a bit annoying. Look at that map. Oh, I can't fly properly. That's bullshit. Like you just know if we're going to get like a proper, like, this is what Spider-Man 2 will actually feel like. Maybe not this close, but it's just fucking phenomenal. Like look, like we can. Oh, look at. Please tell me we can move this trash. Oh, that would've been too perfect. Look at the reflections in the water. In the actual. Like, it's just crazy how much fucking detail, you know. Like, they're all physical objects as well as sprites, you know? Like, if we go to a fucking building, we can see shit inside the building. Maybe it's not 100% physical, but like... This is a demo, it's a tech demo, you know? And we can fucking drive. Oops. Let me go on a fast looking car. Go a fast looking car. Like, you can probably spend hours, like, if this is your own city, you can probably spend hours looking for specific shit you know as well. Maybe a home. Why is there fucking so many? Like, I know no one does this in real life. Ah! fucking so fun. The only annoying thing is that I can't feel it haptically. So you go in the water. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? No. Maybe, if there's a pier. Bro, imagine an Infamous in it. Like, Infamous Second Son still looks pretty good. But imagine looking realistic like this. Like, it's fucking crazy how realistic games have become, you know? Like, back then, to make realistic scenes, they would have to shoot real people. But now, they don't. That Keanu speaking thing, when I first saw it, I thought it was him. No, it's just a model of him. You know how fucking phenomenal that shit is? And to code that shit as well, you know? Like, it's all the, like, is it mocap or not? Because if it is, cool. If it isn't, oh my fucking god. Also, if there is a real Matrix game out, I doubt they would, because the tech demo. Some cars are indicating some aren't. It's pretty cool. Yeah, what I want to know is like, it's just like, will we be able to drive cars? Because in the every other Neo game, what's happening? Let me drive. Oops. E-bomb. Ah, scheiße. Fuck. Ah, it's so fucking fun. It's not that this is just a driving type emulator. To an extent, it feels real. You can't really control it. Type shit. And look at all these different types of cars as well. There's a bridge somewhere, you know? Whoops. And look at the crash fucking physics. Look at that. Look how... Oh, that's fucking crazy. Like, you know GTA 6 has to be like this. If it isn't, who would want to play it? You know, you want a world that looks fucking realistic. Especially nowadays when, like, people try design to be realistic. I want to fly, like, properly fly. But since I'm not playing as Trinity or Neo, I don't know if I can. Well, just look at these. They're pretty realistic, even though they're just random design people. Even though, look, it's the same fucking sprite. And I can't jump over. I don't know. How does the water look? Not that good, but still pretty damn realistic. Punch you. Like from afar, you wouldn't think this is a game, you know? Like if you can edit the sprites, you could probably make a short film, you know? Gonna go in the water. Why can't I jump? Why can't I shoot guns? Let me make a knife. No, that's just fucking bizarre. You can turn it off, it's cool. Let's turn you off, shall we? And now I can just get in random any old car and go as fast as I want. That's crazy. This is what movie scenes look like, you know? That's fucking crazy. This Mercedes looking car would be fucking sick. Do you even know what brands they are? It kinda looks like a Chrysler symbol. Like, it's just absolutely crazy. Like, just how much physical detail it is just to design a scene in a game. Also, the physics on cars is... Hey, did I lose my fucking bonnet? Also, let me see what this looks like with the... Oh, he just turns it off where they actually currently are. That's cool. And this is what Spider-Man will fucking look like. How lifelike it looks. Like, if you were to come into my stream not knowing this is Matrix, you'd be like, what are you playing? I could lie to you saying, oh, I'm playing the next fucking Need for Speed. Because this is how fucking slick it looks. You know? How the fuck did it get through here? That's crazy. That's funny. How do you get up here? I want to get up there. Oh my god, like just imagine a superhero game in this type of world. I'm Australian, right? I live by the rule. There it is. Around the world, around the world. There's no fucking radio though. It's ain't GTA. Even a higher fucking one? What the fuck? I get on the high one. I wanna get on the high one. My way or the highway. Hey, they come back. Bro, it breaks so hard that it ruins my fucking interior. Or exterior, I should say. Whoops. I seem to have broken my car. Like shit, is this all this rubble thick from the car? No, it's not. I need to get a new car. And this is gonna take a while. Can I like do this and like spawn down here, please? Yay! Magic! That doesn't seem fast. Any fast cars in this area? That red one looks pretty cool. No. Maybe they're all fucking station type wagons. Wrong button. Hey, I can't. Why can't I go in here? You're a bastard. You lied to me, game. Fucking yum. Yum. Oh, it's cute. Wait. I want to do that. Please, let me do that. I want to do that. I want to get in this beauty car. Guys, this is how a 30-point turn works. Even though a man who doesn't know how to drive, aka me, can know how to do a 30-point turn. Well, I do know how to drive, it's just... Woohoo! Yes, opening. Fuck. I've never seen sprint with this button. What I want to know is, can I jump, like, fly up to a building? Up to the top of the building. Well, that'd be sick. Way, no way. You go onto a bridge to get on another bridge. Whoa. That's crazy. Usually a bridge gives us a way to turn. Come on, come. Look at that. That looks fucking sexy. Oops. Hey, there's something cool. Wait, did I? Yes. Oh, that's cool. I've never been on highways like this before, that are above, like, streets. It's crazy, but it's bewildering to me. Like, wouldn't everyone go on the top things? I'm just gonna go straight, and if there's like a stop or anything, I'm gonna just keep on going. Because there's, don't know how high this car can go. Probably go to 145, maybe 140, 150, depending. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Let's see what's gonna happen. Bro, we crashed into a fucking trash can. Boring. What if we do it once again? And another car. You look fast. Hey, the thing that I crashed into has a... Wait, I didn't crash into that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Again, I'm Australian. We drive this side of the road. Okay, first person. He said he loves me. Don't know why I said that. Zero. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Why do y'all attack? Now I want to do something. I want to press the pause button and go up to... Whoa, that's oops. Let's do that. Now this will be a challenge. I've already lost it. Okay, let me do one of these things that are fucking sick to look at. What in the fuck? Hey, look at that, you can see you into rooms. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, why can't I do this? Please tell me I can do this. Please tell me I can do this. Ah! I can't go on a building. Nah, that's... Nah, that's... That was that. That was fucking fun. Just to dick around it. It's pretty short, techno, not gonna lie. But it's pretty fun, nevertheless. Like, if you have a proper like 4K monitor, that would look so sick. And, you know. I do wonder if I go to my profile, it actually has it in my playthrough. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Doesn't feel like I even left playing PlayStation. It's weird. I've been out of commission of PlayStation for nearly a month because of me going through the original Xbox. Pretty fun. Pretty fucking fun. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete. Because that's what it is. Because not only is it hyping up for the Matrix Resurrections movie, which is pretty bad, it also serves a purpose. Like, if they wanted to make a Matrix game looks real, they fucking can. You know? If they can probably make the entire movie just with those CG characters and make it look way better than the movie already does. You know why? Because there's noticeable CG for the first two movies, especially when Neo flies. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, I'll be back in a split second onto Lego Ninjago, because I want to make this evolve by itself. Then I'll be back. I'm weird, bro.